Just got done talking with Adam, and just because of the sickness and stuff, he ended up having to send a couple of his guys out for a couple weeks because they had tested positive. So sounds like yeah, we're gonna be a couple weeks out on Dad's truck, which it's disappointing, but what do you do? I mean, you can't really help how all this stuff is affecting businesses and whatnot right now, but we're gonna get Dad's truck done. It is gonna get stretched out, and we got some big plans for it other than just the stretch, so you guys are gonna have to stay tuned for that to check that out, and you're gonna love it when it's all done. I know a lot of you all really like his truck, more than my truck even, which he's got a really nice 359. That's been a truck I have always loved going with Dad, go ride with Dad when we could, if he'd go out on more of like maybe a one-night run or whatever, and then be back the next day. But yeah, he's got a really nice truck, and we got some good plans to make it look really cool. So you guys have to stay tuned for that. And then also on my truck, it's obviously going to be backed up a little bit still because, well, he's the one doing all the work on my truck too. So the dash panel and stuff is all going to take some time to get that done. But it's going to get done. With everything takes time, and nothing wrong with that. We got plenty of life left in us to wait and be patient to get this stuff done. So anyways, I'm going to finish fueling up here, and then I got my gloves over here. And then after done fueling up, I'm headed over to Monroe, Wisconsin. We're having to get a load of cheese and head back to Minnesota. I actually forgot. I still got to get reefer fuel. I already had it selected to do the reefer fuel as well, but I got so caught up in telling you guys what was going on with Dad's truck that I was about ready to pull away and not put reefer fuel in. So I know it's pretty tall, I was pretty high up there, but it'll do the job. So that is one thing with life in general. You just gotta be prepared for things to happen, and not everything's always gonna go perfect. I mean, you learn that real quick in trucking, that a lot of things will not go as planned at all. And you just gotta learn to adapt, be patient, because there's no reason to really be upset with Adam or his company because of things that you can't really help. It doesn't make sense to get upset about it. So we're gonna get this thing fueled up here. I think we were at like quarter, so we had enough, but I wanted to fill it up with the cheap fuel that's here in DeForest always. Take a look in the back here in a minute and see what the situation is and how dirty it is. Maybe find a Brewman Quick Trip if they have one here, that'd be nice. Definitely grabbing some coffee too. 29, and then I think it's like 30 or something that drops us over to the direction we need to go. Sometimes my door doesn't want to stay shut. Let me know in the comments what kind of footage do you guys want to see more of. You want to see just like driving down the road? You want to see backing up? What exactly do you want to see more of? We got it all loaded up here at Monroe Ski, and we are gonna head home now. That is one thing I love about Klondike here in Monroe, is that they get you loaded up immediately. I'm back in the door at 11:30, and by noon they've got me loaded and paperwork out the door. So I love that about this place, and they're always real nice and easy to work with here. So the only problems I've ever really had with them is that I did not have a clean trailer after hauling turkey one time, and I had to go get my trailer washed, and the nearest trailer wash was like an hour away because the one that was close by wasn't even open anymore because of the time of day, and by the time I would have gotten back they were closed. So unfortunately I had to basically wait till the next morning to actually even get loaded up. That was my fault, not theirs. So we're gonna hit the road here. I think it's about 4 or 5 hours home, and be about the end of the day here. And tomorrow morning I'm gonna go deliver this. We've got a super value delivery, and then we have a TriStar delivery. Now the TriStar is probably one of the tightest docks that I actually deliver to, and that's with a normal wheelbase truck. So we'll see how it goes. I'll make sure to get video footage of backing into this dock, because it's one of those you gotta pull in and then angle off and then basically angle back into the door. But I'll show you guys tomorrow when I back into the door. I'll make sure to get good video footage of it. Woo boy, here we are again. We dropped our first load off at Super Value this morning, or UNFI now is what it's called, because they were bought out. So I think they've been bought out now actually for quite a while, but it took them a while to get all the names and stuff switched over. Anyways, went good there, got backed in. It took a couple hours to get my load off, but there was pretty much a whole trailer. And either way, this next place, we're at TriStar, I'm going to deliver right now. It's not, there's an appointment, but it's kind of just first come, first served there. So as soon as I get there, I'll back in there. This is going to be the really tight dock that I was talking about. So stay tuned and check out this, backing into this dock. It's tight. All right, well, we made it here to TriStar, and it looks like we are the first truck here. Or the last truck, not really sure which one that is, but there's no truck at the door, so I guess that's, we can get right in. I'm gonna get my doors opened up here, and then I'll show you guys what we're dealing with as far as getting this trailer backed into this dock. Okay, so I don't know how bad this sun's gonna be for being able to adjust. As you guys can see here, there's the dock right there, where that brick wall comes out, and then you got the fence right here. So you gotta pull up kind of down there and then out and over and then back your trailer back around into the dock. But that fence really limits the amount of room you have to back in. So we're gonna wait for that garbage truck to get out of the way and then we'll get backed in. All right, so as you can see, right there is the dock I'm gonna be backing into, right next to that garbage can right there. So I set the camera a little ways back because I'll have to pull up into here and then back in there so you guys can check it out. Well, I would say that actually went a lot better than I thought it was going to go. See, we got it back in here. I am very happy that this trailer does not have the skirts on it, because as you can see here, that's what happens when you got the skirts on. The trailer rubs so bad. It'll actually like bend the skirts up under the trailer pretty much, and usually pops a couple rivets out on them. So I don't know. I know they're good for fuel economy, but when you're trying to get into some of these docks, they're just not made to have those on there, and you pay the price for having them on when you do. But the trailer I have been running now doesn't run the skirts, so it is what it is. I always like the look of this with the air dropped out of it. And you sit right on the tires pretty much. We made it back to the yard here. I'm gonna drop the trailer and then head back to the house for a minute, repack some new clothes, eat some food, and then head back out and make our way to Elkhorn, Wisconsin. So I would say overall today went pretty good. No real issues over there in what's it called, Norwood Young America. They got all that construction going on by the Quick Trip where I grabbed fuel. It is a disaster. So I try not to go up there, but it was like the closest Quick Trip and I kind of needed fuel pretty bad, so I just ran there and grabbed it. Made it out of there alive, obviously, but it was a real struggle. I went back to walked around my trailer quick, and I found out there's a line hanging down. I'll show you guys here. go under here, and we look right there, you'll see my 2 zip ties on there. One right here, and then one back there, because this whole line was just right down, hanging down, like it almost looked like it would drag on the ground if I wouldn't zip tie it up. So the back out of here. But yeah, so I did that, and then other than that, still really enjoying driving the truck. It's fun being able to have my truck, and just the amount of people that come up and talk to me. Somebody yesterday actually came up and said something to me and said that his boy actually watches my videos on YouTube, so figured he'd come up and say hi. I saw him in Nodine, Minnesota at the Quick Trip there, and then I've had a few more people in the last couple days come over the radio because they recognize my truck. So it's cool, you guys. Really appreciate all you coming up and saying hi. Everybody that we send stickers out to, they're emailing me back, sending me pictures, and snapping me back and showing me that they've got their stickers. So that's really cool. So if you guys want stickers, I'm actually sending everybody now to the new website that I created. I created a Shopify store, so if you guys want to go get a sticker, you can head over to the link in the description, the Shopify store right on there. I actually set it up so you can order it on there, and then as soon as I get your order, I just go ahead and ship it out to you guys, so it makes it a lot easier than having to do it the way I was doing it. We will see you guys in the next video. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button.